3-1, had the 9 hardest hit baseballs in the game last night, but not much to show for it in terms of run scoring, with just 1 run in the second game of a doubleheader, and then out hit them 12-6 in the first game of that doubleheader. Still lost the game by a wide margin. Correa draws a walk. That's a really good way to start this game for the Astros. Correa down on strikes. Connolly early picking up his first strikeout. One away in the inning. That's down and in, ball 4. Though Early, who came into this game with 14 walks in 31 2/3 innings. Pitch of the inning, still just 1 out. And a drive to left field over the head of Roman Anthony. It bounces off the wall, being waved around as Carlos Correa. The throw back into second. The Astros take an early 1-0 lead. Christian Walker, RBI number 25 on the year. Grounds this ball to short. Played there by Story to Meyer for 1, and they turn the double play on Jose to get out of the first. Couple of walks and a single. Astros in front 1-0. During that stretch, facing this Boston Red Sox lineup led off by Duran, as Lummer mentioned. He takes the strike. It's 0-1. Astros losing that game 3-1. Duran played left field yesterday. Today he's DHing. Sends this one to straightaway center. Pretty well hit, but back on it is Bryce Matthews. Makes the catch a few feet from the wall. Duran gave it a ride, but he's out number 1. He's in. 8-3 starts with Sugarland earlier this year. This one towards the line at third. Paredes with the long throw. Contreras out by a step. And there's 2 away in the inning. Spencer Arrighetti off to a good start, picking up his first strikeout of the game, getting Anthony in a 1-2-3 first. They need to get that turned around. Yonder Diaz goes down on strikes. Connolly early has 2 strikeouts, and there's 1 away in the second. Game 5 on this 6-game road trip, as Bryce Matthews draws a walk. That's 3 walks allowed by Early of the first 7 batters he has faced. Cam sends the ball into right center field. Wilyer Abreu gives way to Ceddanne Rafaela. That's the second out. Called third strike, outside corner. Harris down looking. Early has 3 strikeouts and 3 walks in the first 2 innings. On the ground, through for a base hit. So Wilyer Abreu continues to hit well for the Red Sox. Coming in, he was hitting .333 his last 9 games, and leading this team with a .297 overall average. He's the leadoff base runner for Boston. Story hits it on 1 hop. Paredes nicely to his left for 1. Altuve with a turn for a double play. Arrighetti gets the double play turn behind him, beginning with Isaac Paredes.
3-2.
Oh, spun him. Got him with the breaking ball. Spencer Arrighetti looking good early. Couple of strikeouts to end the first and the second. Trying to get back to that active role. Carlos Correa leading off here in the 3rd inning, and he'll punch one into left field. Roman Anthony moves to his left a few steps and puts it away for out number 1.
He moved back there. He'll be fine.
Jordan got jammed and pops one up. Third baseman Caleb Durbin gives way to the shortstop Trevor Story. And that's the second out of the inning. Paredes on base already 4 times in this series. And he won't be on time, or he won't be on base a 5th time, at least not right now, as he pops this one up. Easy inning for Connolly early, his best inning of the day. 3 balls in the air and 3 outs.
If he could put those things together, he would have another good day here at Fenway Park. A ballpark, TK, that he absolutely loves. His favorite to pitch at.
Is that right?
He called himself a baseball nerd, too. He said, but this one definitely just gives you a feeling of what it was like to play 100.
This is a great venue, though. He's right.
It is.
Runner goes after the base hit by Rafaela. He follows it up with a steal. You were just mentioning he has no steals on the year. Now he's 1 for 4 in the stolen base department.
Yeah, he's just too quick.
With a count of 2-0. Grounds this one to third. No chance for the runner to advance. Paredes checks him at second and throws across, so Long retired. That's a good out for Spencer Arrighetti, keeping the runner at second. It was actually to Julia.
Survival mode down here.
Hand warmers. That's how cold it is, huh?
Yes, DK.
Just missed the outside edge. Spencer tried to drop that in on the back door. Outside corner, but couldn't get it there. That'll be back-to-back walks, and the bases will be loaded. Ground ball to short. Correa will flip it to Altuve, and the turn for a double play to strand the bases loaded. Huge ground ball double play induced by Arrighetti, who is fired up as he heads back to the dugout. Before in their first 10 starts with the Red Sox. This ball hit to left, hit pretty well. Back goes Anthony. He'll watch it off the wall. Plays it well off the wall to keep Christian Walker to first base. But Walker 2 for 2 with a couple of singles today. Jose sends it into center field. Hit well. Back goes Rafaela. It's over his head and off the wall. Rafaela plays it perfectly. Altuve heading to second. He'll slide in with a double. Walker to third. Astros with runners on second and third and nobody out. Now the infield creeps in with Yainer Diaz batting. He grounds one towards the middle of the diamond. Walker started and stopped and goes back to the bag as Marcelo Meyer made a very nice play for out number one. This ball driven to left field all the way back is Anthony. He's looking up. This is over the wall and gone into the monster seats. Bryce Matthews, a 3-run bomb. And the Astros out in front 4-0.
Be Rice. That's what I'm talking about. Get something you can elevate and drive to the outfield, if not over them. Got a hanging fastball on the outer third and pummeled it. 406-foot shot for Bryce.
Now Cam Smith, he sends one into left center field. Pretty well hit. Back goes Rafaela. Rafaela will play it off the wall. Again plays it perfectly with a bare hand and forces Cam to float into second with a sliding double. Astros with 4 hits in the inning. Cam Smith follows up the home run with a double.
You love it when the bottom third of your lineup gets after it. Big swing from Bryce Matthews, puts 3 on the board, lets those arms get extended on a 93-mile-an-hour fastball, and he went into launch mode. 406 feet.
The Astros getting to Conley early for 4 runs. Harris on the right side grounds one to Contreras. He will get in front of the bag and beat Harris there by a step and a half. On the play, Cam Smith moves to third. Ray has walked, scored, and flied out to left. Shoots this one to right, falling quickly in front of Abreu for a base hit. Astros now lead this game 5-0. Correa with an RBI, number 16 on the year. And the Astros tack on another one.
Nice piece of hitting.
Popped him up. Shallow left. Trevor Story, the shortstop, being called off by the left fielder Roman Anthony. And the Astros are out here in the 4th. But a good inning for the Astros. And that will be a walk. Spencer has walked 3, all coming in the last couple of innings. Back-to-back walks allowed by Arrighetti. That's 4 of the last 7 hitters who have today temperature in the lower 50s. Swing and a foul tip caught by Yainer. That's a strikeout for Arrighetti and a big first out of the inning. Strikeout number 3 for Spencer. Ground ball towards the middle. Correa will take it to first. They get the out there. Both runners advance. Now 2 in scoring position with 2 outs. A breaking ball down. Chases that curveball down and away, and that'll be a strikeout for Arrighetti. 4 on the game, and he strands 2 more in scoring position. Eastside pops this one up. Story caught the last one that he popped up. This one Story will give way as Roman Anthony comes in to make the play for out number 1. That ball hit well by Walker towards the monster and over the monster. Line drive home run for Christian Walker. His 8th home run of the year. RBI number 26. And Seawalk putting the Astros in front by a half dozen.
That was a shot into the green monster. Walker, the Houston Hammer.
3 for 3 day for Christian.
Caught up with his mustache in the clubhouse earlier. He's going to thank me for that.
Swing and a miss. Altuve down on strikes. First strikeout for Watson. 2 outs in the inning.
Back to that home run. Watch this sweeper just stop right in the middle of the plate. Watson knew it immediately. As this ball is coming in hot, everybody bailing. Wait till it stops and pick it up.
This one on the ground. 2 hops to the shortstop Trevor Story, who will make the play on Yainer Diaz to end the inning. Second and third, 2 outs with a strikeout to end that inning. Here he's got a leadoff runner on again. In this case, it is Connor Wong, who loses a bat in terms of a broken bat. Durbin pops it up. Jose Altuve will put it away, and there's 1 away in the inning. This ball hit to right for a base hit. Cam Smith will play it on a few hops. Going first to third is Wong. And once again, multiple runners on for the Red Sox for the 3rd consecutive inning. Hit hard to center field, all the way back. Bryce Matthews still going back near the wall, leaping up and making a phenomenal catch. It'll score a run, but Bryce saving extra bases with one of the best catches of the year.
Incredible play from Bryce. We talk about how he moves.
Now this ball slicing to left. Dustin Harris will play it off the wall. Bare hands it nicely. His throw to second is going to keep Roman Anthony on first. Good play by Dustin Harris playing that ball off the out-of-town scoreboard. But it's first and third here with 2 outs. Off the plate, ball 4. That'll be walk number 5 allowed by Arrighetti. That'll load up the bases for Trevor Story. Pop up on the infield. Christian Walker coming down from first will make the catch. And Spencer strands 3 more. He strands 7 in the last 3 innings, working around traffic on a regular basis. Skill set. It's a matter of finding that consistency at bat to at bat as Bryce strikes out after the home run.
That's the hardest thing getting up into the big leagues, is adjusting to what's going on.
Tried to hold up, and he goes too far. As Diaz at first base saying that's a swing. So back-to-back strikeouts for Watson. That's how hard it was hit. This ball on the ground, and that'll be a base hit for Dustin Harris. Harris will be a 2-out base runner. He now has a 5-game hitting streak going.
Hands down out there.
It is.
Somebody wandering the street just getting clocked.
Nice pick on the pitch in the dirt, but Harris easily has a stolen base. Dustin Harris now 2 for 2 in steals. He had a share of steals in the minor leagues through the year. Correa goes after that one, and Watson strikes out 3 in the inning. A hit in between. Astros still lead 6-1.
This only being the 6th inning. I know I said the 7th. I apologize.
This ball to right, and Cam Smith will make a jumping catch and make a snow cone catch on top of that. Cam hustling to his left at the top of his leap, caught the ball on the top of his webbing. Towards short, diving play by Correa. Everybody making plays defensively. It's contagious. Matthews, Cam, and now Carlos. This one he holds on to the bat and chops one on one big hop to Isaac Paredes. Astros flashing a little leather at the Red Sox, who are the best defensive team in baseball. Not Carlos Narvaez. Connor Wong was thinking about challenging, and so he would have won it.
Yeah, no, it caught the plate.
Now Isak sends one to left, all the way back to the monster and off the top of the wall. Jordan heading to third, Isak to second, sliding with a double. Isak Paredes with a 4-game hitting streak, and the Astros with second and third and nobody out. If he knocks in Jordan, he could tie for the team lead. Instead, he grounds one to short, and with the infield in, Jordan can't score. Walker grounds out on the first pitch here for the first out of the 7th. 1 for 3 with a run scored. Jose breaks his bat. Here comes Jordan. Here comes the throw home, and Jordan is out at home plate. Play made by Marcelo Meyer. Jordan trying to score as Jordan may have got in ahead of the tag.
The throw on the first base side. Does Wong get that glove on it? That foot might be in there before the tag, TK.
I like how he went in strong and hit the plate first without his foot coming up.
Houston is challenging the out call at home plate.
What do you think?
Why not? Take a shot, right? He did a great job, like you're saying, with that lead foot, keeping it down on the plate.
With the replay center, here we go.
After review, there's no collision interference with the catcher, and the play stands. The runner's out.
Man.
Houston loses challenge.
It was a little bit of a tough call right there.
And one of those 50-50s that could have gone either way. Yiner sends one to third. The Astros not able to take advantage of second and third. Nobody out here in the inning as they fail to score in the 7th. They still lead at 6-1. It's 7th inning stretch here in Boston. And goes after the first pitch and sends one to right. Cam Smith making the play for out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Definitely helped. De Los Santos
had to leave that game. Tried to hold up. That is a swing, says third base umpire Chris Siegel. That's a strikeout for De Los Santos, and 5 in a row sent down.
Appearances. Nolan Ryan ended up with 30 starts.
That hit hard into right field, down for a hit. Backhanded nicely by Cam Smith, who will play it back in. Contreras with a 2-out single. There'll be a walk allowed to Roman Anthony, first batter that Sousa faces, draws a walk. So now 2 on with 2 outs. Into right field, floating, and Cam will play it on a hop. That'll score a run. Throw goes to third. Not in time. Red Sox with their second run of the game. Wilyer Abreu on base for the 4th time today. It's now a 6-2 game. Little floater again. Here comes Harris. He won't be able to get there. Another run scores for the Red Sox. 4 straight batters reaching base. And it's now a 6-3 game. The tying run will head to home plate. Dicey here in the bottom of the 7th. That's a 4-pitch walk to load up the bases.
Who knew how important that challenge play at home plate with Jordan Alvarez would be? That'd be 1 extra run.
Another nice pitch. This is a challenge by Rafaela.
Close strike, the batter's challenging.
Rafaela's 2 for 3 in challenges this year. And he is now going to be 2 for 4. That's a big call that is confirmed.
That is.
Kiner Falefa on first. And a called 3rd strike. Rafaela down looking. Kaiwei Teng strands 3. And the Astros maintain a 6-3 lead after 7. Is right. That was a really good play. Here he is, bunting for a hit. He might have one. Nobody covering, and he is safe. Bryce Matthews showing every aspect of his abilities in this game. A bomb of a 3-run home run, a great play defensively, and now a bunt hit. Lead here with a leadoff runner on. And nobody out. Cam hits it sharply, but played by Isaiah Kiner Falefa, and they turn 2. Nicely done by the new second baseman IKF on a ball that was a bullet off the bat of Cam Smith.
GPS is a little off.
That GPS is fine as he sends one into left field. Harris with a hit in back-to-back at bats. And that's hit number 11 for Houston. He'll be a 2-out base runner. Now Correa with a base hit to right field. Astros continue with 3 hits in the inning. And they're now up to a dozen in the game. Carlos Correa with 2 hits and a walk today. On the ground, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa makes the play, and the Astros will leave 2 on here in the 8th. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Kai-Wei Tang will be out for more in this 6-3 game. Called third strike. Tang freezes Connor Wong. Both of his strikeouts are called thirds. 1 away here in the 8th. Ground ball, diving stop. Paredes from his knees. He'll bounce it over in time. What a play by the Astros third baseman. 4th excellent play of the game defensively for Houston. That's popped up. Playable. Foul territory. Yainer Diaz puts it away. Great 1-2-3 inning for Kai-Wei Tang. Noker and Altuve. And Isak pops one way up in the air. Left field. Shallow. Coming in is Roman Anthony, and that's the first out. Look out.
Oh, it got his helmet. It got him.
Helmet shattered. Walker hit up in the left side of his head.
It broke the helmet.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, man.
He is going to leave this game. Rafael Freitas, assistant athletic trainer, will walk him slowly towards the Astros dugout and eventually down the hall to the clubhouse.
Oh, man.
Scary moment here. Pitch hit him in the helmet.
It broke the ear flap. He was moving so fast to get out of the way that his head looked like the helmet came off the head. Man.
Yeah, that bottom of the ear flap hit it. Jose grounds one towards the middle, getting to the bag, stepping on the bag, Kiner-Falefa, and they're going to say Wilson Contreras was off the bag, allowing Jose Altuve to reach on the fielder's choice. Shoemake forced at second for the second out to keep it going. And he's going to ground to third. Durbin on the move, makes this play to get Diaz for the final out of the inning. 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Brian King will be on in a 6-3 game. 21st RBI and team leading 16th run on the season. Goes after the first pitch and skies one to center. Always nice to get the first batter, especially on 1 pitch in the 9th. 1 away.
Absolutely.
Ground ball, right side. Jose Altuve is there. And that's 2 away. 2 big outs for Brian King, only needing. Ground ball to third. 1 big hop. Knocked down and stay with it as Braden Shoemake throws to Paredes. Ball game over. And the Astros win it 6-3. King saves the game. Spencer Arrighetti continues to be the Astros savior in the rotation. Arrighetti 4-0 in his 4 starts. And Blummer, that's a nice win in Boston in the middle game of the series.
Yeah, they put it together. We talked about it yesterday. Get that quality start. The offense didn't pick him up, Mike Burrows yesterday, but today Spencer Arrighetti had to battle a little bit of command issues, but did a good job of keeping Red Sox off the scoreboard, and the Astros offense doing enough. 6 runs in this game. A lot of fun to watch. The bats continue to swing well with 12 hits to go with those 6 runs today, but a great effort by the entire team. And how about the defense? Spectacular.
4 great defensive plays today for the Astros. Coming up, the Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger. Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic, your hosts. Julia Morales helping out with interviews on the field and in the clubhouse here in Boston. Postgame show comes your way next.